I was voluntold to be the Toastmaster of my club meeting. You know what I mean by voluntold, don't you? Volunteered by someone else. Maybe you've been there. I was fairly new to the club and I was clueless. I'd never been Toastmaster, but I had seen it done. It seemed easy enough. Somehow, though, as soon as I banged that gavel, I managed to make the Toastmaster's job look hard. As I was fumbling along, though, helpful voices from my club members guided me. One voice said to look at the agenda, which, come to find out, was right in front of me. What a novel idea! With the startling revelation of following the agenda and more gentle nudges from my club mates at key moments, the meeting came to a conclusion without too many hiccups. My club didn't give me the job of Toastmaster to watch me fail. They gave me the job so that they could empower me to succeed. More importantly, by empowering me to succeed, the entire club succeeded. Through my stories, you will learn how to build a team through the empowerment that comes by delegation. To make it easy to remember, I will use TEAM as an acronym. But oddly enough, the words of the acronym remind you of what not to do to empower and build a team. T is for trumpet number 1. E is for excluding. A is for acting alone. And M is for myopia. T is for trumpet number 1. T is for trumpet number 1 because that's the most important trumpet, right? Maybe it's trumpet number 4 off stage. The 8th trumpet. What? Let me explain. First, you need to know I don't play trumpet. But I have sung in the chorus of the piece you will hear, the Requiem by Verdi. One movement, just one of 7 movements of this monumental work, was composed for 8 trumpets, 4 on stage and 4 off stage. Imagine you were auditioning for this piece. Would you be proud if you won the role of 4th offstage trumpet? Seems pretty unimportant. But watch and listen to this clip. By the way, every time they show the arches, they are trying to highlight the offstage trumpets. What would happen if the 4th offstage trumpet said, because I didn't get the most important first trumpet part, I won't come and play the concert today. What would this piece sound like? Even though the offstage trumpets only play in this section and few people can even see them, they are critically important to the sound of this piece. As a matter of fact, every instrument that plays and every chorister and soloist who sings is a vital part of this piece. As a side note, pun intended, is that even though the offstage trumpet only plays for about 1 minute, they get paid the same as the violinist who's been furiously scrubbing their bow on the strings for all 90 minutes of the piece. Therefore, the offstage trumpet has the highest cash per note. Alas, but she also experiences the most boredom. Thank God for phones with the Candy Crush game. With the sound off, of course. What do offstage trumpets have to do with building a team? One of the key components of empowering your team members to succeed is to make them feel like an important part of the team. The Toastmaster framework makes this easy. There are generally at least 10 roles to fill every meeting. When you make sure that every person present fills a role, and preferably a different role each meeting, they feel like an important part of the club. When a club member feels important, they want to participate more fully. And when they feel helped to succeed rather than teased for fumbling, they're willing to try new roles. I didn't realize this completely until I facilitated a Gavel Club, a Toastmasters group for middle school and high school students. At the first few meetings, I helped them unpack and understand the Toastmasters Club mission. It has a lot of big words smooshed together, which makes most people not pay attention to any of its meaning. This is especially true for children, but admit it, folks, it's true even for adults. As a reminder, here it is. We provide a supportive and positive learning experience in which members are empowered to develop communication and leadership skills, resulting in greater self-confidence and personal growth. After I helped them define all those big words and understand them, I explained that the goal of the Gavel Club is to fulfill this mission every week. Therefore, they needed to point out when the club was meeting the mission and where the club needed to improve. I implemented someone else's brilliant idea of having a different student each week read the club mission after the Pledge of Allegiance. Then they would comment on how they felt a portion was being realized or not. I was pleasantly surprised when each week I would learn something wonderful about how the Toastmaster framework enables this mission. One child shared how they felt supported by everyone in the club, whether he spoke or tried a new role. Another mentioned how table topics made her more confident speaking off the cuff, and it even helped her win an election in a government class. There was a shy teen who told how she was growing in leadership because of being empowered to succeed in each meeting role. Yet another told how the training he received through the club and my mentoring catapulted him to win a speech contest. By following the Toastmaster framework of delegating the different roles of each meeting, the children in the Gavel Club grew in their speaking and leadership abilities and gained more confidence. In addition, they didn't know each other at the beginning of the whole Gavel Club, and now they felt like they were an integral part of the team. That is their club. Each role in Toastmasters and beyond is equally important. Just like the fourth offstage trumpet has to be present to complete the piece that I played, it is important for each club member to be present and to be encouraged to succeed to make the meetings run smoothly. Truly, delegation empowers and builds teams.